Who decided to name this archetype Scareclaw? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I'm still taking in the fact that these are called Scareclaws, by the way. That is such a weird name for an archetype. But alright, so this is Dimension Force. So this is Vias Starfrost. What a name. So this is a tuner monster, level 6 with 2100 attack. That's a tuner too? Okay, so you use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So if this card is in your hand, you target one monster you control with a different type and attribute, destroy it, and if you do special summon this card. Huh. That seems like that's not going to be abusable in some way. That screams busted. Okay. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain attack equal to half of the destroyed monster's original attack and defense, whichever's higher. That destroy summon effect has got to be useful in some sort of deck. Like, I have a freaking feeling here that there's got to be something useful about that. Next up is Scareclaw Astra. This is a level 3 with 0 attack, okay, with 1300 defense. So you can only special summon this card with the first procedure of this card's name once per turn. So you can special summon this card from your hand to your main monster zone in the column of a Scareclaw monster you control or an adjacent column. That's pretty easy requirement for a special summon. While you control a defense position Scareclaw monster, Scareclaw monsters you control in the extra monster zone can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of your defense position Scareclaw monsters with different names. I'm automatically a little bit frightened by this because defense position interactions aren't exactly the best. I'm getting crawler vibes now. Okay. Scareclaw Veronia. So you only special summon this card once per turn with the first effect. So you can special summon this card from your hand to your main monster zone in the column of a Scareclaw monster you control or adjacent column. So it looks like we're going to have that similar summoning mechanic, except for the first one that had the destruction effect. If your Scarecrow monster in the extra monster zone attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Okay, so it looks like we're an archetype that's going to put everything on our top end boss monster and go. That's disappointing. Scareclaw Acroa. So special summon from the hand to the column a Scarecrow monster or adjacent column. Easy stuff. This one, your Scarecrow monster in the extra monster zone gains 300 attack for each defense position monster. Okay. My hopes and dreams of this archetype are going down pretty quickly here. Scareclaw, is that right chart? So this is level 4. So special summon this card from your hand, same summoning requirements here, adjacent column, or so forth here. On normal or special, you can add a Scareclaw spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. If there are 3 or more defense position monsters on the field, you can draw 1. That's actually pretty good, I guess. If you can make the opponent have defense position monsters, you can also take advantage of that. Okay. Is this a Link 3? Yup. Must be Link summoned. Those are some good conditions. And it's entirely generic, by the way. Link 3 with 3k attack. Okay. All face-up monsters on the field are changed to defense position. Okay. Unaffected by the activated effects from any defense position monster. Huh. That's a new floodgate for a Link 3. Once per turn, if this card is in the extra monster zone, you can target one level 3 Scareclaw monster in your graveyard. You cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except for Scareclaw monsters. Also, special summon the target monster, then you can add a Scareclaw monster from your deck to your hand. Generic floodgate, by the way. I just want to repoint this back out. For a 3k body, this card will see play. Absolutely. Oh, Liphobia, the Wanton, and the Willful World of Desire. I read that as Waifu World, by the way. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn, and you can only use the third effect once per turn. So after this card resolves, you can add a Scarecrow or a Vista Starfrost from your deck to your hand. Okay, so we got a built-in Rhoda on our field spell. Okay, monsters your opponent controls lose 100 deck defense for each defense position monster on the field. Okay, that's not bad. If there are 3 or more defense position monsters on the field, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Okay. Not too bad. Scareclaw. God, I hate that. The name of this archetype is still messing with me. Okay, so we got Scareclaw Nova. So you can only use second effect this card's name once per turn. So target one Scareclaw monster or Visa Starfrost in your graveyard and special summon in defense position. Okay. If a Scareclaw Like monster you control will be destroyed by battle card effect, banish the card from your graveyard instant. Hey, we got a self-replacement effect. Okay. Alright, so we have... Is that Splash? Okay, so you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So once per turn, you target one Scareclaw monster or one Starfrost you control. This turn, it can attack while in defense position if it does apply its attack and defense for damage calculation. Okay, whichever's higher. Super Heavy Samurai vibes for that effect. Okay. When your opponent activates a card effect while you control a Scareclaw monster in the extra monster zone, send this face-up card from your small trap cards into the graveyard to negate that effect. Okay. And the Scareclaw alternative. So you don't use second effect of this card's name once per turn. So we contribute 3 Scareclaw monsters. Your opponent can only special summon monsters in defense position for the rest of this turn. That's interesting. Okay. During your turn, you banish this card from your graveyard and inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each defense position monster on the field. Huh. That is a really interesting floodgate effect. That's really good. This thing is absurdly busted, by the way. Yeah, I have good things in mind for this guy. So guys, what do you think about these cards? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Scareclaw Heart is going to be a really good card. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later and there with some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.